Alright, so we're going to start with passenger section of the Automoblox car. First thing I'm going to do is go to a new sketch, and I'm going to choose a plane. Okay, I'm going to start this by creating a rectangle, 2-point rectangle. I'll start with an anchor at the origin and move my mouse out, get this started in the shape I want. So this rectangle is going to be 3.17 wide and 1.53 tall. Okay, so there's the start of that passenger section. I'm going to go ahead and add 2D fillets on this just to extrude it that much faster. We're always trying to get as few parts and as few sketches and extrusions over in our project browser as possible. So I'm going to click fillet, and this fillet on the outside has a radius of 0.3. So I'm going to click this line and that line, this line and that line, and all the way around. Okay? The next thing I'm going to do is add in these little grooves. Okay? So little grooves will go along the side. And again, it's just one less step to do it right now. These grooves will start right at the center of those arcs. So I can just go over here, and when I get that snap, I'm going to come over, and these go in 0.06 of an inch, and they're actually 0.06 square. So 0.06, 0.06, and back 0.06. Okay, and these are already snapped, but if you were to dimension them or you didn't get them in the right spot, these are actually 0.3 from the top, which you'll see it yells at me because it's already snapped there. Okay, the last thing I need to do is grab this trim tool. Okay, so these little scissors, and I'm going to trim that little part there so that I have one continuous line around here. Okay, I go over and do the same thing. Now, yes, I know I could mirror this, but in our class, we have not learned how to mirror yet. That is coming. So again, I'm going to snap this line here. I'm going to come over 0.06, 0.06 down, and 0.06 over. I'm going to grab my trim tool again, trim that. Okay, now I'm ready to extrude this main part. I'm going to finish my sketch, and I'm going to extrude. Okay, this gets extruded 3.17, 3.17. Okay, the last thing I'm going to do before we move on, I'm just going to make one of these little cutouts in here where the connecting clips go. Okay, so that is just a new sketch. So right click, new sketch. I'm going to start this off by just drawing a random sized rectangle inside of this. Okay, now I could have dimensioned that, but a lot of this gets pushed and pulled so many ways that I'm going to go through and just dimension it fully. From left click to right side, this dimension, let me drag that out, is I believe 2.5 inches. 2.5, and these are all on your drawings. 2.5, I believe this is 1 tall, 1 inch tall. Okay, and from the right side, that is 0.39. Actually, that's 0.34. 0.34. Okay, and then from the top, that is 0.27. Okay, now those all get a fillet as well. The fillets on those internals are 0.2. Click, 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 click. Almost done, guys. Click, 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 click. Okay, now when I finish this and extrude that, I'm cutting it in. Okay, so instead of joining, I'm going to change this to cut. This gets extruded in 0.57. Now if you look, that passenger section has two of these cutouts. Some of the dimensions are a little bit different. You need to make sure you're doing it on the right side. And before I save this, I'm going to just change it over to wood. Okay? That's it.